Hey everybody, this is my IDT 3600 final project. My name is Samuel Thompson, and we'll be going through the 5 ISTE standards and how they connect to this course that we were in, and what are some of the applications that we used that I can connect to those standards, and then some reflection questions. The first standard is facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. Teachers use their knowledge of subject matter, teaching and learning, and technology to facilitate experiences that advance student learning, creativity, and innovation in both face-to-face and virtual environments. And then we have the substandards below. My examples, number one, could go under the category A, interactive whiteboard activity. Those classroom activities that we found. It fosters creative and innovative thinking by making Microsoft Word come to life and also other activities come to life. The second is applicable to B, and that is the Microsoft Excel research that we did using the calories and trans fat and recording all of that information into an Excel sheet. It introduces students to research and allows them to use the equation format to see their results. Then lastly was another interactive whiteboard activity that we had to select. It engages learning directly with students and allows them to participate in the process. The second standard, design and develop digital age learning and experience and assessments. Teachers design, develop, and evaluate authentic learning experiences and assessments, incorporating contemporary tools and resources to maximize content learning in context and to develop the knowledge, skills, and attitudes identified in the standards. And you can see the substandards below. My examples, once again, I used the interactive whiteboard activity, those classroom smartboard activities. I used a couple that had Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word is a familiar program to many, adapting that may be introducing movable text box and other interaction changes in the face of the program. Secondly, in our web quest, students complete research disguised as a chosen mission, which places personal responsibility on them and allows them to take ownership of their learning environment. And three, I used also the web quest to pertain to the C. Web quest projects allow students to feel that they are strategizing their personal mission rather than doing required research in a required format. In our standard number 3, model digital age work and learning, teachers exhibit knowledge, skills, and work processes representative of an innovative professional in a global and digital society. And you can see the substandards there. My examples I used are smartboard activities. So the first one, it demonstrates fluency in technology systems as well as transfer to new situations by bringing more out of Microsoft Word than many realize to be possible. And our Weebly portfolio can be used as a public resource for students, peers, parents, and community members by providing easy access to important information and resources. This Weebly will allow us to go back and check out all of the things that we worked on and did, and also give us a direct resource that we can use in the future. And the third, PowerPoint or Prezi. The PowerPoint or Prezi presentations can be professional and appealing in their appearance. PowerPoint streamlines the location analysis, evaluation of important resources. The fourth standard is promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility. Teachers understand local and global societal issues and responsibilities in an evolving digital culture and exhibit legal and ethical behavior in their professional practices. And you can see those substandards below. My examples, we used a lot of research in a lot of different areas, and so making sure that students use citations and correctly source all of the information and references that they have. Various projects should require the use of MLA or APA citations. Awareness of these citations will encourage integrity and the best practices and ethical use of digital information. In our web quest, projects presented as web quests will find their way into each student's individual mind and heart and allow each student to feel a sense of control over his or her own strategy. And then lastly, we use the Weebly. The creation of a visible Weebly portfolio will add a sense of social responsibility to one's own work, which will put added emphasis on integrity, etiquette, and ethics as well as presentation. In our last standard, engage in professional growth and leadership, teachers continuously improve their professional practice, model lifelong learning, and exhibit leadership in their school and professional community by promoting and demonstrating the effective use of digital tools and resources. And you can see those substandards there. Some of the examples, these are a little bit more of a reflective sense. And the first example, I thought of observations. The process of observation also opens the idea of networking, which is among the healthiest systems a teacher can use. Interacting with our classmates and fellow teachers, I think, is very important in using technology correctly and effectively. We also used various projects throughout this class that provided practice for the future. The Weebly portfolio can provide one with reference points as to how he or she used technology before and allow one to evaluate how one can improve his or her use of it in the future. And then lastly, personal and network responsibility. Constant involvement with technology coupled with consistent involvement in a network of teachers can help forge one's own self-renewal as well as continued innovation with the teaching profession. So that is going through the standards, and then we had some questions to wrap up and to reflect on. So number one would be, how do your work in this course prepare you to facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity? In this course, we were able to use a ton of outlets that I had actually never heard of, some that I was unfamiliar with, and these outlets can be used definitely in the sense of becoming creative, allows students to personalize their own learning, and allows them to use these various outlets in whatever way that they please to present whatever information that they want to get across. Secondly, how did your work in this course prepare you to design and develop digital age learning experience and assessments? This class provided me with tools that I can use in those areas in order to design certain things, to design websites for future classes, to create hands-on experiences through technology for students. And then third, how did your work in this course prepare you to model digital age work and learning? I think that throughout this whole semester we were required to have a sense of urgency when it came to fulfilling our assignments, making sure that we did everything correctly, and make sure that all of our assignments were done and modeled digital age work and learning. Fourth, how did your work in this course prepare you to promote and model digital citizenship and responsibility? This course, in order for one to use technology and to learn technology and to be a model digital citizen in technology, you must know how to use technology first. And I think that this course allowed us to learn how to use technology in the proper way and allow us to implement that into our classrooms. Then lastly, how did your work in this course allow you to engage in professional growth and leadership? This course allowed me to learn so many different outlets and technology that I can use in the classroom, and not only that, but also in my professional life as I work in the nonprofit industry. These outlets and these tools are vital in promoting just a sense of understanding of technology, as well as making ideas clear and presentable and as easily accessible as they should be. So I really appreciate this class and have enjoyed working through all of these modules and experiencing all of these different outlets, and I thank you for this incredible course this semester.